This is how you do not plan a freaking date.
Wow, with that energy, it sounds like a horror story. I can't wait to hear it.
I am here, gonna show you with receipts.
And you brought receipts? This is gonna be so good. I can't wait.
Receipts 本来是收据的意思，但在这里 receipts 指的是证据。
I had been on one date with this man. I think this guy is great. I had such a nice time with him.
Yeah.
We had so much fun. We had a lot in common.
Right.
I could not wait to go on a second date with him.
Ooh, I'm invested. You went out with him, enjoyed it.
That's
You told
nice.
your girlies you were excited to
Yeah.
go out with him, couldn't wait to see him again. He must have ruined this.
A week or so later, he
Yeah.
finally texts me and is like, hey, are you free Sunday for brunch? I'm like, yeah, great.
Breakfast 加 lunch 就是 brunch， 主张为了让周六夜晚狂欢的人们，或是在周日早晨爬不起来上教堂的人，能有一顿更轻松的餐点。
Hey, good for you. You were excited to go out with him again, and now you've got plans to do brunch on Sunday. Like, what could have gone wrong?
That Saturday night, he sends me this text, are you still up for brunch?
Good for him. So he's solidifying the plans that he made with you earlier in the week for brunch on Sunday.
Yes, I'm still up for brunch.
Your energy shifted. You don't seem very happy that he's trying to solidify the plans that he made with you earlier in the week about Sunday. Am I reading this wrong?
I could come your way if you know a good spot.
I like this guy. He's asking.
So the mistake that, see, this is the paradox, is that you never do this. Never do this.
Paradox 源自希腊文，由两个部分组成 ，para 相反加 doxa 观点，合在一起的字面意思为违反常理的想法。
Just tell them when it's going to be and where they're going to go. That's it. That's literally it. They don't want to have to think about it. They don't want to have to think about it or plan it or do anything. They want you to pick them up at their house and drive them in your car using your gas to the restaurant that you picked out, and then tell them what to order, and then you pay for it. That's what you have to do.
Asking if there's a place near you so that you don't have to travel as far, and he's gonna also make sure that you enjoy the food at the place where you're gonna go for brunch. Smooth tactics, man.
Huge mistake. Massive mistake.
Okay, let me do the heavy lifting for you, buddy.
Heavy lifting 字面意思是搬重物。女生说 Let me do the heavy lifting for you， 意思是你连餐厅都选不出来，我来帮你吧。
Huh?
So I give him a list of these places.
Perfect. Now he knows there is food near you that you like. All right.
He says, oh, the Dutch eye. Not even sure what that means.
I read that differently. I read, oh, the Dutch, like this place is fire.
Yeah.
And if you didn't understand him, why didn't you just say that to him?
So then that morning, I get a text from him. Howdy, how does two sound?
I love how she has no problem exposing this guy, but then she wants to block out her own little, angry message.
Okay, so he's still just trying to solidify the plans that he made with you earlier in the week.
Solidify 是固化 ，solidify the plans 就是把计划定下来。
I never heard back from him the night before.
Hold up. What do you mean you didn't hear back from him? The last thing that was texted the night before was him saying, ooh, the Dutch, you're the one showing the receipts. You left him on read.
So what do I say? Oh, when I didn't hear back last night about a reservation or anything concrete, I made plans for this afternoon.
Wait.
I can guarantee you she didn't make plans for the afternoon. She's saying that so she can create the perception of herself being a high-value asset that needs to be attained ahead of time, right? I had the same girl do this to me 50 times. Nah, probably not 50, more like 100. 100 times. I had to deal with this. And what I learned is that you just tell them what's going to happen. Why would you allow that? She's really hot.
I'm so confused.
You cannot, for a second date, try and make plans the morning of.
He didn't. You said he texted earlier in the week, and then on Saturday, he tried to solidify. You left him on read, and so he's texting you Sunday morning.
And so what is his response? Okay, cool.
Got it.
That would have been my response too.
This is the best response for that, in my opinion. The best response for that, in my opinion, is to not respond. Because not responding, see, this is a person that is adversarial. They love conflict. This is a person that can turn a good day into a bad day. You understand? So you can be having a good day and then nothing will happen and they'll turn it into a bad day. Trust me, they can do this. It's like magic. And so the way that you do it is that to the extent that you engage with them, it's like fighting with a porcupine.
Porcupine 是豪猪，身上全是刺，你不管怎么打都会受伤。所以最好的策略是不要打，不要回应。
So the moment that they're not getting the conflict and engagement that they want and the conflict attention that they want, they will switch gears and stop acting that way. Because fundamentally, what they're doing is attention-seeking behavior. She wants attention. She wants to be treated a certain way. So once you understand that, and this is just attention-seeking behavior, then everything else makes sense on what to do. Just not responding to them for like 2 days works really well. Because 90% of the time, they will message you again after this. And they will usually have calmed down. These are the girls, fundamentally, they have extremely, like, profoundly low self-esteem. So they need the constant reinforcement that you are so excited about hanging out with them and that they're the most important thing and everything else. That's what they need.
I love this story.
Called
You missed out is what happened.
That's right.
Sorry.
I think he's good.
Yeah, he really missed out, bro. Like, yeah.
影片结束了，帮大家复习一下今天学的英文。Receipt 证据 ，brunch 早午餐 ，paradox 矛盾 ，heavy lifting 最麻烦的工作 ，solidify the plans 确认行程 ，porcupine 豪猪